I can jump in with a quick update on some embed stuff. Seems I picked the right window. Cool. Cool. So we're Nate and I are continuing to truck along and build out some of the SSO embed stuff. I specifically have been working on building out some of the just sort of the admin auditing sort of stuff in the admin section of the app. So here's a really, really simple page for you to reset your secret. Obviously, this is not editable because we just no point in editing that yourself. Here's a sessions table, which very similar, honestly, pretty much identical to the work that Eli did with the deliveries and jobs sections. That code was super streamlined, so I was able to pretty much borrow all of it. And so you're able to quickly take a look at what sessions are currently in progress, see which ones are going to expire soon. Also, you have an option to delete, though on my branch, there's no sort of, I guess, effect of deleting a session, but Nate will Nate will definitely take it from there and show off some cool stuff related to that. Obviously, you can sort, and yeah, you can search too if you want to search by name. So yeah, so continuing progress there. Long term, would love to actually. I was talking about this in the embed meeting, but would love to get some like inside Omni sort of analytics, just because I imagine a table's kind of nice if you want to do a quick search on what sessions are active, but it'd be nice for admin stacks to get analytics on like who's hitting their content, which content is really popular, so on and so forth. So that's me.
Cool. I'll take it from there. Um, so this just to like reiterate some of what Elliot said, this sessions table is meant to be like an audit log, and it also gives admins some control over who can see what. So what I have running right now on my local is two branches merged together. It's Elliot's work on the on this table, and then my work on actually implementing the auth Z controls. So let's do a couple quick demos. So for example, so I'm gonna open up an incognito tab and I can embed I got here. If I go back to the session table and I refresh, you can see here's my new session. Um, and the simple demo here is like, if I go ahead and delete this, so now I should not have access. So it's gone. Um, let's log in again. A couple other permissions that or permission checks we added. Whoops. I just messed up the demo. Hang on. Okay. Let me edit this URL first. So I'm going to switch over to our regular host name. And you'll see like now we screen the host names. I found a really fun bug yesterday where I realized I wasn't screening for the embed host name, and we're happily logging you into regular just app host name. And that kind of let you break out of the embed. It didn't grant you more permissions, but it did mean that you could see all of the content in the system. Um, Now, just to make it super crystal clear, using the embed host name, we inherit all of the other embed controls. So if I try to like browse to the root, there's nothing there. So this is the heavily restricted content access domain. Oh yeah, and one other fun one. So
Wait,
uh
Nate, quick question there.
yeah.
So if there is a world in the future where we want to be able to embed the whole app, so the workbook page and the content system,
Mhm.
are those like gates that we can put in sort of like the embedded domain? Or sort of like what is your thinking about how someone would do that?
100%. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward to continue to open this up.
Okay.
Just sort of taking the perspective of starting by being most restrictive.
No, no, I think this is what people want by default, but it almost seems nice because now it's almost like we have control over whether we let you do that. Is that sort of accurate?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, that's
It's
awesome.
a one line check basically to ensure that you're on the embed domain. And alternatively, if we want to continue to use the embed domain but open up more access to the app, we can do that as well.
Yeah, but like, can we have an admin flag that says like, okay, you can embed dashboards, but you can't embed workbooks yet, and then turn that flag on?
100%.
Awesome.
Yeah, like this is going to be very extensible. What was I doing? Right. I'm logged in here. I have this embed session that lets me see this piece of content. But I have this other, where was it? I have this other dashboard here, number 2. If I try to grab that content, even though like to the system I'm logged in as a pretty straightforward user, um, and I have certain content permissions that only allow me to view content. If I try to view this other content that's on the same connection, we reject. And an admin can choose to give me access to that. Like I can go in here and generate a new path, um, and I can log in, see that second piece of content, and I could even go back now, and I should still be able to see the original uh, content, the original dashboard. Where are you? This one. Oh, whoops, it's this guy. Ah, what? That was weird. No idea how that got in my history. So because I still have a valid session and all of those things are accessible in my session, I can access all of them. And just to complete the demo, if I like delete this session and try to get back to it, now I can't. If I delete these two and try to get back to what I was just viewing, I can't. So lots of fine grained controls and options to like control who can access what. That's it for embed. Next week we're gonna be implementing the user attributes, and then I think probably ready for some beta customers to test.
I think we have plenty of people who are ready to test, so just let us know.